Okay, let's start by shaking it off. Shake off your days, shake off your mornings, shake off whatever time you're doing this. Get yourself present. Roll your head around a bit. Focus. We're going to start with thinking about an intention. Let's take a minute and find ourselves. Maybe get yourselves with your necks released, shoulders. We're going to be opening our hearts out as we practice today. And you can find your individual intention for today. So go ahead and think about what you would like today's practice to be about for you. And sometimes in the big day we forget to have intention about our actions. So roll your shoulders back, rub your hands together. Put that intention into 1 or 2 words, and you can put that into those hands. Warming up your chakras in your hands. A really good intention, if you can't think of one, is thank you, I love you. It covers many bases. It does a lot for the world. Thank you, I love you. 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 It's perfect. And if you want to do that during the practice, you can also do that during the practice. So we'll take a deep breath in. Roll your shoulders back. Hands are in heart mudra. Thumbs are up against the heart center. And we prepare to tune in with Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. When you inhale next, bring your chin in just a little bit and exhale. And here we go. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale. Squeeze that Mula Bandha, those sex organs, that pelvic floor. Squeeze all of that up. Your belly's engaged and squeezing your belly button into your spine, up and out the top of your head. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pull that up. It's really good for you. And release. Your fingers are in Gyan Mudra, which is the index finger and the thumb together in receptive pose, which is up toward the ceiling. And we meditate here on how things feel periodically throughout the practice. Okay. We're going to put our hands on our knees and we're going to swing around. Our belly's engaged. This is called Sufi grind. We're going in circles. Your spine is like a jump rope. Your belly's engaged. Your spine is flexing and extending. Extending in the front, flexing in the back. You're inhaling in the front, exhaling in the back. We do this for 1 minute. Your eyes are closed. You're gazing up to your third eye with your eyelids gently closed. And you can also have the mantra Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. That means the truth is in me. Okay, we'll switch direction. Again, we're inhaling in the front, exhaling in the back. Sat in the front, Nam in the back. The truth is in me. Some people say the truth is my name. Okay, inhale. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. You're basically squeezing your core and your pelvic floor and everything up, 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 up through your heart and out the top of your head. Hold it and exhale. Hands are in Gyan Mudra on the knees. How do you feel different? Okay. Next, we're going to put our hands on our shins. We're always going to have our belly engaged to protect our lower back. And we're exhaling, inhaling in the front, exhaling in the back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. You're inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And the back can have a little more intensity than the front if you'd like. You can also go at your own speed. Some people go faster, some people go slower. But with your belly engaged here, you're also doing a core exercise. You are working on the flexibility of your back as well as working the muscles within your core. Keep going. Keep going. Inhale. Hold it. Squeeze that Mula Bandha. Squeeze all that core energy up through your spine, up through your heart, out the top of your head. Exhale. Put your hands on your knees. We're doing camel ride again, but this time it's going to be focused on the upper thoracic spine. So again, keep your belly engaged. Your eyes are closed. You're gazing at your third eye. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Again through your nose. At whatever speed is comfortable for you. Keep that belly engaged. We're massaging our kidneys, our intestines, our liver with these movements. Your hip flexors, you're moving your lymph, your spinal fluid. You're doing a lot of good with these moves. Inhale, hold that breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, pull that energy up. For ladies that are older in age, using that pelvic floor in this way is very healthy. Exhale, Gyan Mudra in receptive mode, and we'll continue here. So we sit, we feel how the work that we've just done feels. And next, we're going to be in bear grip, which is fingers interlocked at your heart. Your right thumb is at your heart. Your elbows are parallel to the floor. And you're going to be raising one side and then the other as you inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You're trying to get your elbows as parallel to the wall as you can, and your elbow on the top reaching up to the ceiling as far as possible. Again, this can be done at any speed. And when you start to feel a little discomfort, breathe through it. So we are focused on our breath. Inhale, exhale. As with Kundalini, our eyes are closed, gazing up toward our third eye as we do these activities. Your belly's engaged always to protect your lower back and to keep that core workout going throughout this entire series. You might be feeling some discomfort now. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep going. Inhale. Squeeze that mula bandha. Squeeze it. Pull that energy up. Hold it. And exhale. Gyan Mudra. How does your body feel different when you're sitting in Gyan Mudra? So we're going to take our thumbs and put them behind our shoulders. Our fingers are in front. Our arms are parallel to the floor. And we inhale left, exhale right. Again, at any speed that you want, whatever's comfortable for you. The belly's engaged. We're doing a twist here, so you want to keep that belly engaged still so that you're protecting your lower back. Breathing through the nose. Eyes are closed. You can do it. Keep going. Breathe through any discomfort. This is good. You're rinsing your kidneys with twists. Your liver, your kidneys, you're moving lymph. You're working on your spine. You're doing wonderful things with these exercises. Inhale. Hold that breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Pull that energy up. And release. Exhale. Gyan Mudra. What feels different? And we're moving on. So we're going to be getting into a seated position with our legs straight out in front of us. Our toes are engaged. Our legs are engaged all the way up. Our toes are pointing to us because our feet are flexed. Our hands are flexed and open and engaged. And we are inhaling forward, exhaling back. Your chin stays parallel to the floor. And when you go back, you go about 45 degrees if possible. But again, this is at your own pace, your own speed. We are breathing in and out, Sat, Nam if you'd like. Eyes are closed, gazing at the third eye. And as you forget to engage your muscles, keep those muscles engaged. This is for the life nerve, also known as the hamstring, which on me personally is very short, always has been. This is a great way to get a little more length on that hamstring in a gentle way. Keep going. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're almost there. And come to neutral and breathe. Inhale. Squeeze that Mula Bandha. Squeeze that whole central portion, lower root chakra. Pull it up. And exhale. Shake it out. Now we're going to lay on our backs. You can put your hands in a triangle underneath your bum if you need it, or you can have your hands straight out like I'm showing. This is called stretch pose, and this is a pure core workout. You can have one leg up, two legs up. You can lower your legs as needed. This can be difficult. We're going to do it for about a minute. And you're going to do fire breath, which is like a puppy breath, but through your nose. It sounds like this. You should be seeing your belly rise and go down with your breathing, but you are holding steady. You are fully engaged, breathing fire breath. Working on that core. This is challenging, but this is so worth it. Keep going. When your core is strong, you are functionally strong. Almost done. Keep going. Inhale. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha where you are. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. You're almost done. Hold it. And exhale. Relax. Okay, we're going to sit in Shavasana for a moment. Relax. We're going to clasp our hands now underneath our bum. So hold that bum up. Feet are hip-width distance apart. And your legs are pushing up so that your hips can come off the ground. And while you're here, we will also do fire breath. Your hands are clasped behind. You're walking your shoulder blades together, and we're doing fire breath. This is known as an inversion. Inversions are really good for moving your blood around. If you happen to be on your menses, you may not want to do inversions. You might skip this. And you may not be wanting to pull that Mula Bandha up inside. You may just want to relax. Take it easy during that week. And for now, keep doing that fire breath. Keep that bum engaged. Keep pushing up to the ceiling. Keep going. We're almost done. Inhale. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pull that up. And exhale. Release. And we'll have a short Shavasana here, a little bit longer than the last one. Take a little break. How does your body feel? We're allowing what we've done to integrate a little bit before we move on. And we're becoming present and aware of how the activities that have led up to this point have affected us. Is your heart beating a little bit more? Your fingers tingly? Can you feel the blood moving through your body? Okay. When you're ready, in the next inhale, you're going to turn to your left side and press up with your right elbow and your left hand into a seated position. And we're moving into a standing position. We are doing some goddess pose moves here. So we're going to bend our knees. We're in a squat with our feet 45 degrees out. Our heart is open. Our shoulders are back. Our hands are in Gyan Mudra, the index finger and the thumb together. And we inhale and exhale. That belly's engaged to protect our lower back since we are twisting. And in order to prevent dizziness, you can keep your eyes closed and focused on your third eye point inside there, and that should help prevent any dizziness. And you can continue. Inhale, arms up. Stay short. Get your body, the top of your torso tall. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get yourself a little taller. Keep that breath holding and exhale. Our hands are now behind our head clasped. We're going a little lower than we were before. And we're going to inhale, go to the side, knee to elbow. Exhale, inhale in the middle. Exhale on the sides. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Get those elbows as close as we can to those knees. Keep going. Sat on the inhale. Sat in the middle on the inhale. Exhale, Nam. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, if you would like. Otherwise, inhale in the middle. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale all the way up. Straighten those knees and reach to the sky. Wiggle, wiggle. Get tall, get taller, get tall. Keep squeezing that Mula Bandha. Hold that breath. You're almost there. And exhale. And laugh it out. So we're going to take a deep breath in a moment here. Deep breath in and laugh it out. Deep breath in and swing down and laugh it out. Ha 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 ha. And raise it up and lower down. Ha 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 ha. Inhale on the up and let it go in a moment. Ha 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 ha. Inhale up and release. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Moving on. We're going to do some sun salutations. All right. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Bend those knees. Bring those arms up. Inhale. Extend your back a little bit. Exhale. Forward fold. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. Halfway up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale into forward fold. Inhale, come back to plank. Hold it. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. Switch your feet and raise up into upward dog. Inhale. A couple of breaths here. On your next exhale, turn your feet and come into downward dog and walk your dog. Switch those heels back and forth, strengthening and lengthening that hamstring and calves and Achilles tendon. Bend your knees and stick your tush up into the air toward the ceiling, and you may get some more length out of your hamstring as you push down on your hands and open up your chest. And on the next exhale, move your foot up, move both feet up to a forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale all the way up. Extend your back a bit. And come down hands to heart. We're going to do this again. We're going to inhale. Exhale here. Inhale again. Exhale again. Inhale. Here we go. Exhale. Come down. Inhale up. Extend your back. Exhale down into forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale down. Forward fold. Okay, on the next exhale, you're coming into plank and exhaling all the way down, inhaling up to upward dog. And then turn your feet, exhale into downward dog. And walk your dog. Bend those knees, stick that tush in the air, push from the floor into those shoulders, get a little extra stretch, and walk that dog a little more. Stretch. Getting those calves stretched, walking the dog. Next, exhale, look at your hands. Inhale, bring those feet up to the hands. Exhale there and forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees and come all the way up, extending your back a little bit and hands to heart. Take a couple breaths here and shake it out. Good job. Okay, so now we're adding a new element, and this is kazoo laughter yoga, kazoo joyful yoga. If you don't have a kazoo, you can use your voice. Right now, we're shaking it out and kazooing to kazoo. And now we're going to giggle and kazoo at the same time. Follow along with your voice or kazoo. Next, let's pat and giggle. So we're patting our arm, top and bottom. Get those lymph nodes. The other arm, top and bottom. And we're going to pat our heart, give our heart some love with the fingertips tapping right on our heart and our shoulders and the grief areas. We're going to tap our shoulders where we hold the whole world, and we're going to laugh it out. And we're getting our lymph nodes and our thyroid glands, and we're just sighing it out and making noise with our tapping and enjoying that. Get your face. Give your face some little pats and laugh. Give yourself some love. Tap the top of your head. Open up that crown chakra and giggle it out. Get that cranial sacral area, which is so beautiful. Tap that area. Keep laughing, keep laughing, keep laughing. We'll get our bellies and our livers. We'll send some love to our liver and our hip bones, our reproductive organs, and spleen, and everybody that's there, and laugh it out. Keep laughing as you tap and loving your body. Don't forget your kidneys in the back. Keep laughing. Get your tush. Don't forget your tush. And that life nerve, your hamstrings, your quadriceps, your knees, calves. Tapping your feet, tapping all of you, remembering that you love this body. This body does many, many good things for you. Keep laughing. Ha 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 ha. Getting those IT bands, getting that beautiful face. We're going to put our hands on our heart and we're going to speak to ourselves in gibberish about how much we love ourselves. No. You're talking to your higher self, or you're being your higher self, talking to your younger self. Either way, you're all connected, and you are loving on yourself with gibberish. Oh, no, ma. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Give yourself a big hug and keep going. Oh, no, ma. How would you speak to your puppy dog or your cat? That's how we want you to speak in gibberish to yourself. It's oh, let it out. Just let yourself feel it, play with it. This is meant to be fun and raising vibration. So just keep going. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. You just gave your higher self and your lower self a conversation. It's really beautiful, and all the love in your heart. Exhale. And now we're going to run and giggle. 1 minute of running and giggling. We are giggling to raise our vibration. We are giggling to open our hearts. Let it out. Clapping and giggling. You're opening chakras in your heart, and you are giving a ton of energy to yourself and others. Almost done. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Running and giggling. Keep going. Almost done. Clap in your hands. Deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Hold that energy. Squeeze that mulabandha. Send that up to the top of your head. Get taller. Keep going. And exhale. Shake it out. Good job. We're going to take another short shavasana here. And to feel what that feels like. Knit those shoulder blades together so your heart is open. You can starfish on the floor. And just let it be for a moment. We're integrating the work that we've just done, all those chemicals surging through your body. We're letting them work on us. And take an inhale, come on your left side, use that left hand and right elbow to get up and find yourself in table pose. We're going to inhale and arch our back, and we're going to exhale and flex our back. Inhale. And we want our hands to be right under our shoulders. Our knees are under our hips. And we're going to extend as we inhale, opposite arm and opposite leg. Breathing here naturally. Your eyes can be opened or closed. Hold it. And you're going to lower and touch the floor and come back up. So when you exhale, you lower, touch the floor, exhale, inhale, back up. We're going to tap just a couple more times here. Inhale, back up. Inhale, back up. And switch. Take a breath here. And on the next inhale, raise up that opposite hand and leg. This is called a balanced table. So we're going to hold this for a couple of breaths. And on our next exhale, not yet, lower, inhale, go back up, exhale, lower, inhale, go back up, inhale, inhale, and relax. You can do circles with your spine, you can wiggle your tush, you can do a little bit to shake out that energy, and we'll get on to the next thing. So this is going to vary for a lot of people, but what your goal is to stay on that left knee and left knee and left hand. The right leg is straight out, you're balancing, and that right hand is pointing at the other wall, the opposite wall. Stay here for a few breaths and we'll do the other side. Okay, exhale and come down. Take a breath here and then inhale and the other side. So you are on knee and hand balancing with that other leg straight and the opposite hand, the same as the straight foot, is straight out towards the other wall. So you're reaching out both directions, keeping that hand and the arm engaged as well as that leg that's back. And exhale and come back down. And slide back into child pose as you exhale and take a few breaths here. Good job. Okay. We're going to stay in child's pose for a minute. Just keep breathing. Inhale, come back up to table. And we'll move on to our next, which is more cat-cow. So we're going to exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, flex, inhale, extend, exhale, inhale. Take a few breaths here. We're going to open our mouth and stick our tongue out. And we're going to breathe fire breath with our mouth open. This is called lion's pose. And we're going to keep going. Inhale, squeeze that mula bandha. And exhale and come into rock pose. And then we'll come back to table. We're going to come into downward dog, push up and exhale. And walk your dog a bit. We're going to keep working those heels down in our downward dog before we move on to our next pose, which will be a lunge pose. Push in through your shoulders, get that extension. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, bring your left foot up into a lunge in between your hands. Lower that right knee down to the floor. Put the back of your foot on the floor. And you're going to come up. And then you're going to take an exhale, inhale, and press into a lunge. Take a few breaths here. Your eyes are closed. You're breathing naturally. And then exhale, lower your hands. Switch that toe to be supportive. Lift that right knee, come back into downward dog and exhale. Walk your dog. Bend your knees. Stick that tush in the air and get that extension out of your hamstrings. Push with your hands. Push those ears away, the shoulders away from your ears. And breathe. Next inhale, you're going to bring that right foot between your hands. Lower that left knee. Switch that foot to the back. And then you're going to inhale, come up to the knee. Exhale, inhale, come up to a lunge. Take a few breaths here. Keep breathing. Exhale, come back to the floor. Switch that foot and bring that back to table. Switch your toes, come back into downward dog. Walk your dog. Keep breathing naturally. On the inhale, bring both feet between your hands. Bend those knees and come all the way up to standing. Okay, now we're preparing for chair. So our feet are hip width distance apart. We exhale, bend our knees, and come up to chair pose. Our hands are straight in front of us, 45 degrees from the floor, and we are engaged. Our feet are engaged, our hips are engaged, our belly's engaged to protect the lower back, and we are holding this pose for a few breaths. Arms are engaged, and inhale and come up to mountain pose. And in mountain pose, everything's engaged. Our toes are engaged, pointing up to our face. The arch of our foot is up off the floor. The ball of the foot and the heel are grounded. Our hands are engaged, arms are engaged, tush engaged. And inhale. Exhale, bend down, bend those knees, and come back to chair. Breathe here. Our eyes are closed. We're breathing naturally. Inhale and come up to standing. Shake it off. Plant our feet hip width distance apart. We're going to be doing tree pose. So inhale, switch that weight onto the foot of your choice. And you have all these choices of where to put your tree foot. It can go on the floor, on your shin, above your knee, or all the way into your groin. And then we get grounded. This happens to everybody. Where do you want your foot to go? So when you are holding that foot in your groin in that way, you are pressing your energy toward the center to ground you from top to bottom. So you are grounding in the earth and raising up to the sky at the same time, pressing that foot into that thigh and that thigh into that foot, creating a very central part of energy, moment, stream of energy. And we are in cactus pose with our hands in Gyan Mudra. And we are holding for a few breaths here. Balance poses can be tough. So hold on, keep breathing. If you need a chair, you can use a chair as well. If you're having trouble staying on one foot, and release, shake it out. Give yourself a round of applause. Next, we're going to do the other side. So your feet are hip-width distance apart. Inhale and take that other leg, put the weight on that other leg. Bring that foot up into your thigh and press that energy against each other in an isometric way. You can bring that knee out a bit more if you want. Raise the hands into cactus pose and breathe. The way this works the best is not with your eyes closed. With your eyes focused on a small point in the floor, you will find more success with balance poses. So I recommend you keep your eyes open and focused on a very small speck of dust on the floor, and you will be able to see yourself stand in a balance pose for a longer amount of time. And exhale and release. Give yourself a round of applause. And okay, so we are preparing for eagle pose. Take an inhale, put that weight on one of your feet and the other one cross over, and your toe can be on the floor against your shin or wrapped all the way around. And your hands want to also wrap around and meet in the middle. This is a difficult pose. If you need a chair, please use it. Keep that knee bent, that is your support knee, and find your center by finding a speck on the floor with your eyes open, focusing on that. And breathe here. And release. And now we will switch to the other side. Inhale, lean on that other foot, and the choices of where you'd like to put your curly foot. And then get your arms in position as well, one over the other, and your hands meeting. There you go. Find that speck on the floor and focus in on it. Breathing. This is quite difficult, so be gentle with yourself as you release and give yourself another round of applause and do a little dance. Okay, we're going to come back to mountain pose. Feet are engaged, legs are engaged, hands are engaged, shoulders are back, heart is open, and we are breathing in this position. We're smiling and breathing. Everything is engaged, and we're going to release, shake it out. We're going to take all of our worries and all of our annoying ruminations, and we're going to take all of them, plucking them out of the sky and off of us and out of our hearts and put them in our hand. We're just everything you just need a moment's break from. Those things that you're in the middle of worrying about, put them away for a minute. Put them in your hand. And we're going to We're going to do something with that. So what's on your mind? Where's that chip on your shoulder? Let's put that there too. Any holes in your heart or in your soul? Put them in your hand. Do you need some more power? Let's put that concern in the hand. Everything in your little basket. And now we're going to rub our hands together. And we're going to giggle into our hands. Ha 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 ha. Giggle into your hands. Ha 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 ha. As you rub them together, make them warm. Ha 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 ha. Get them very, very warm. You are working on energy here. You're going to do some serious shifting of energy here. We're going to send this energy out by squeezing our hands together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And on the count of 3, we are going to pop like confetti, laugh it out, and throw all those worries out to the horizon where they can be recycled into love. Keep pressing, press all your muscles, all your things, your face, everything. Press, press, press. Tension, tension, tension. Put all that tension in there, all that stress in there. Keep going. You've got this. And we're going to do this 3 times. And this time we're going to take a deep breath and let it out. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. All right, we're rubbing those hands together again. We're going to get the residue. We're going to keep going. Keep rubbing those hands together. You're going to feel so good. You've released all these worries. This is such a good thing to do anytime during the day if you really need some help and you want to just let go of some of these things that we hold on to so much. Squeeze that hand. Squeeze those hands together. Squeeze. Squeeze your face. Squeeze everything. Squeeze your tush. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 1, 2, 3. One more time. So last time, rub those hands together. Rub all that stuff. Rub that. It's the residue is going to come off. It's going to go into the horizon, and everything that comes back to you is going to be love. You're ready. Here we go. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. 1, 2, 3. Pow! Shake it off. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Ha. One of my favorite meditation teachers has the goofiest morning meditation. You make a lot of noise in the morning, sighing it out. We're going to do a little bit of that. So we're going to take a deep breath in and sigh it out. One more time. Inhale. One more time. Rub those hands together a little bit. And we are coming into we're going to have a Shavasana here. Lay down, knit your shoulder blades together in the back, open your heart. You can be a starfish with your hands in receptive mode, facing toward the ceiling. And imagine that you have a green light at your big toe on the right side. And that green light relaxes whatever it passes through. And let that light expand to cover your foot and up through the entire leg and into your hips, down that leg into the other foot, back up, and then let it just fill your belly, your heart, up to your shoulders and your whole back. Let it roll down your right arm into your hand and back up into your left arm, into your hand and back up. Let it cover your head. You are now a green, glowing, beautiful being, full of light. And you are at rest. and fully present. And that green light is healing every cell in your body right now. That green light is doing so much good for you, filling you with love and health. And we're letting things integrate while we glow. And we'll come back to the room. We can wiggle our fingers and toes and circle our wrists and our ankles. Switch direction. Stretch your arms over your head. Stretch, 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 stretch. Keep breathing. Exhale. Inhale, bring that right knee up to your chest. Exhale, cross it over into a twist with your head facing the opposite direction of the knee. Inhale, come back to the chest with the knee. Exhale, bring it back to the ground. Inhale the left knee up to your chest. Exhale, cross it over, looking to the opposite direction with your head. Inhale, bring it back to your chest. Exhale, lowering that leg. Inhale, bring both knees up. Give yourself a hug. You can roll your knees around in a circle to massage your lower back. Switch direction. Put our hands behind our knees so we can roll up into a seated position. You can take a few tries to do this. It's kind of fun. And come to easy seat, where we will close our practice with a long sat and a short nam. The truth is my name, or the truth is my identity. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale. Inhale, bring that chin in. Exhale. Inhale, get tall. And sat nam. Put your hands on the floor, bend down, and thank yourself for showing up for today's practice. Thank you very much. And namaste. Taking part in Joyful Yoga, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this channel, please subscribe and sign up for notifications and like this post. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.